There's a lot of shite out there, but there's a lot of shite out there, man.
I mean, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but during the lockdown, I started a channel that was reviewing the worst films ever made. Did I tell you about that?
No.
So I did about 7 of them. It was a lot of work because of the editing, because I would like take scenes and like put like a... I was experimenting with stuff, but like, looking back, I should have used a lot more B-roll. But it was just me watching a really bad film. Like, it had to have 5.5 or less on all the like the social, like, voted by the public reviews. And I did The Room, I did Samurai Cop, I did Iron Sky, you know, Nazis on the Moon.
Yeah.
And just fucking, it was talking about, there's a lot of shit. It was a lot of fun of just seeing the absolute shit show and dumpster fire of cinema.
Yeah.
Some of it was actually hilarious to watch.
I've not seen Samurai Cop. Was that good?
My God, that is a thing of beauty.
Do you know what? I think that I've got the vibe that would be good fun.
It is, man. So, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but like, one of the most hilarious things is the actor thought the film was finished, right? And he had this long ponytail, long hair. He got his hair cut, went on with his life, and like 2 months after or something like that, he gets called in again of like, oh, we got another month's worth of shoot. And he's like, so he ends up wearing a wig. And because the way obviously filming works, it's not like they shot half the film and then they shot the second half of the film. It's like scenes from the beginning. So in any given scene, you don't know if he's about to wear a wig or not. And at some point, because the director didn't fucking believe in more than one take, they're doing a fight scene. The guy like hits him and his wig starts flying off. So he hits him literally as he punches him. He pushes him into the wig, so the wig will stay on. And you're seeing all this live, and you're like, "Oh my God!"
You should watch it after this.
Yeah, no, it's class, man. It's one of the dumbest films ever, but it's just everything about it is so beautifully bad.
Yeah, I like that. I like that when it's so shit. It's like, have you ever seen a film called Plan 9 from Outer Space?
No, but I feels vaguely familiar.
It's an Ed Wood movie.
Ah, okay. I know of Ed Wood.
That's very funny. Like, he's walking through a graveyard and all the graves are fake plastic prop graves.
Right.
But because the actors are not that good, they're like tripping over the graves and stuff, and you've got fucking graves like boing boing. It's none of it's on purpose. Oh, it's all fucked. It's so funny.
Yeah. See, it always comes back to like, I look at some of this stuff, and you see it in comedy as well. Like you see a couple of comedians, you're like, oh my God, what are you doing? It is so bad. But then my personal take on it has always been, they're having fun.
Yeah.
As long as they're not, lying or cheating, like they're not fucking misrepresenting themselves. Like, they're not fucking selling this massive arena and then turning up and shitting on the gig. Let them do it, man. I genuinely, like, my heart kind of empathizes with, like, we all want to express ourselves. Let them do it.
Exactly, and that's why I've really enjoyed being friends with you, mate, because sometimes I can go towards why is he doing that? He's shite. But you're kinder.
I mean...
And that's kind of... I've started to think like that now. So, like, there is comedians that have been in Scotland for 20 years and some of them won't even get booked. So they start their own gigs.
Yeah.
And if that was 10 years ago, I'd be like, you quit. But now I'm just like, well, they are enjoying it. If they never enjoyed it, they wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it's rubbing off. What can I say? I've learned it from others, so it's not. I can't take full credit, but it's just. It kind of allows me to thinking that way. Allows me as well to sort of be more positive about my own experiences in life and not to be so all or nothing. Either fucking kill it or you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But it is funnier though when you see a movie like that, because so much work goes into a movie.
Yeah.
Like there's, like at some level they have to know. Like maybe not the director because it's their baby, but like the actors, they know they're in a shit show.
They'll know. But then you get some really shit movies that are fucking amazing. Like have you ever seen a movie called Basket Case?
No?
Right, so there's nothing about this that should make it a good movie, and it is an absolute horror classic. It's about a set of twins. One twin is a normal person.
The other one's a basket case.
And the other one's a freak that lives in a basket. He actually lives inside a basket, like a sandwich basket that you would take to the park as a picnic. And him and his twin walk about. So his normal twin's carrying this basket with his twin in it.
Yeah.
And anytime someone gives him hassle or grief, the freak in the basket will kill them. So, and he goes around and he feeds it like hamburgers and stuff. And it is just so stupid and so silly and so cheesy and like so shite. But it is amazing.
Yeah.
And there's been like 3 or 4 of them made.
Oh my god, what? There's more than one?
Yeah, and it gets sillier as well. Like, see Basket Case 3, they're all freaks in an old folks home. And you're like, what is this? It doesn't even make sense. But it's like Death Wish, you know, there was like 10 death.
Yeah, with Bronson?
Yeah.
Was it Charles Bronson?
Yeah.
The actor, not the... I mean, yeah, he was...
Yeah.
Bronson, the criminal, was named after Charles Bronson, the actor.
Yeah. That got a wee bit silly. At the first one, it was just him getting revenge
Because
for
of his wife, then his daughter.
But the 7th one, he was just like standing on top of a building with a Tommy gun, just shooting everybody.
I mean, yeah, it's like... at some point, it's like, how many relatives does this person have?
Yeah.
Like imagine like Death Wish 10 is finally fucking getting therapy of like,
Aye.
why do I always react with violence?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like Death Wish 11, he's trying to murder Death for taking away his, you know.
Aye.
It's Final Destination meets Death Wish, and they go head to head.
Aye. I remember watching I can't remember what one it was, but he broke into someone's house and the guy came back to get his keys and he's like, hey man, what are you doing in my kitchen? And Charlie Bronson done that, making a sandwich. And then shot him. Then fucking shot him, making a sandwich.
Oh god, yeah.
And he done that as well. He was in a car park and they done that. Hey, who are you, man? And he done that. Death.